Hey there, it's Dr. Lisa Coleman here of the Choose Joy Now Network, here with my daughter Sage. And today I'm going to show you a quick, easy pantry meal. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. So the reason why I thought about this meal is a couple reasons. A lot of times we as moms are in a rush, need to get something done fast and quick, and we may not have a lot of food around, didn't get a chance to go to the store, and so having some pantry meals up your sleeve is a good idea. And so today we have, I call it a beans and rice type dish, basically. So this dish will be vegan friendly, fast friendly. This time of year in February, people will be starting religious fast, so it'll be good for that, as well as a good meatless Monday meal. And it's quick and easy, as you'll see today. So we have rice, basically boil and bag rice, or again, any of these things you can do the long version. Again, my goal today is to tell you how to do something fast and quick. So boiling rice bag rice, corn in the can. Many times I like to use frozen corn, but again, this is a pantry meal, so we have frozen corn, and then we have beans in the can, but actually I'm out of beans in the can, so I just made, cooked some beans from dried beans. But normally you can get black beans in a can as well. Now the secret ingredient for this dish is salsa, but not just any salsa. It's Trader Joe's harissa salsa. Now this is spicy, spicy, spicy. So if you don't like spicy, you wouldn't like this. It has heat. It gives you almost somewhat like a chili flavor, but not quite chili. And again, like I said, it's spicy. So again, be creative when you think about using multiple ways to use your different ingredients you have. Because a lot of people would only think of salsa for chips, but actually we have salsa for this dish as well. So, Sage is being silly, you know, what can you say? So, to get started here, we're going to start the timer. I guess you can see on your little video. So we're going to, no, come back. We're going to turn on the oven here, the skillet or the pot. And then we're going to put some oil.
The stove? You
Yeah.
said turn on the oven.
Oh, well, the stove, thank you. But I meant the pot for the stove.
Turn on the pot.
Right.
Turn on the oven.
Turn on the stove for the pot. Now let's make yourself useful here. Open up these cans of
All of
corn.
them?
Just two.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. So, like I said, I cooked some black beans earlier because I didn't have any canned beans. So we want to use some beans to go ahead and put in the pans. And basically we'll do probably 2 cups of beans. I usually do 2 cans of everything. Obviously, the more you need, depending on how much you're trying to cook, you just eyeball it. It's really fine. So I'm going to put 2 cups of beans. These are black beans. Now, the other reason why I wanted to talk about creating a pantry meal is because lately I've been talking a lot about perfectionism and how perfectionism gets in the way of us living the life that we want to live. So some of us feel, or I've heard women, moms, including myself, feel it's cheating to create a meal from the pantry versus cooking everything fresh. And again, I believe that's being too black and white thinking, being, perfect. So there's no such thing as needing to cook every meal totally from scratch. Obviously, when you're living a healthy life, you want to use fresh ingredients most often, But sometimes it's okay to use a pantry meal because this still will be better than going to and getting a fast food meal. And so give yourself a break and allow yourself to have a few pantry meals that your family enjoys. Now, obviously, some people don't enjoy eating beans and rice. I'm lucky. My family, they like beans and rice. You want to say something, Sage? I'm going to take these cans of corn and drain them. Go ahead, Sage. What do you have to say about the beans and rice meal?
Nothing. Wait.
You like to eat beans and rice.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for all those kids out there who may say, beans and rice? What are we in jail? Well, that's the thought. Some people feel beans and rice is not a fancy meal. But it doesn't matter as long as it tastes
What do you
good.
think this is? This is normal. Like a castle. Fancy.
So you want to flavor your beans, rice, and corn. So we're going to use onion powder. Now, obviously, again, I'm trying to make it as quick and fast, but you can cut up some onions if you want to. We're not going to cut up onions because we're just going to demonstrate. But you can cut up onions in addition to using onion powder and garlic powder. Because you want to season as you go along. That is the key anytime you're cooking, is to always season as you go along. Now, I wouldn't put any salt in here because, again, when you're using, well, actually, I'm going to use salt because I cut my beans from dried beans. But we're using canned beans. It normally has salt in it, so I usually won't put any salt. But because these were cooked from dried, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little salt on the beans, but that's just it. Enough for that. So now we're going to take the corn and add the corn in with the beans. And then once again, we're going to add some garlic powder and onion powder. Now, here, go ahead. You can start it up, see? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Go ahead. And so I said, I don't know if you can see me, that we were going to use just boil in the bag rice, which I have here. To save time, I already cooked the rice in the bag. Normally, you can cook the rice in a bag in the microwave or on another pot on the stove while you're getting this part done, and the rice will be done during that time. You got it all stirred up, okay? Yes. So let's try to, I don't know how much we'll be able to show. So you can see so far, I don't know if you can see the rice, or excuse me, the corn and beans. Now, I have to say, this is also just a good side dish. Beans, black beans and corn. It's a side dish when you have some type of Mexican-like meal. But we're making this the full dinner, so we're going to, here, you want to cut these and pour that in there?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Go ahead. So you cut and pour the rice in with the corn and black beans. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to fall over. Do you want me to do both bags?
Yeah. So again, you have to eye it out for yourself. Again, season as you go along. I'm putting more garlic. Now, of course, if you're not into garlic and onion powder or allergic or what have you, don't do it. You want to add whatever flavors taste good for you. But I do highly suggest you season as you go along to make sure everything.
I'm going to pour it.
Go ahead.
And do it up high to get the most flavor.
Stop. So now do season again.
Do you need these bags for anything?
Just throw it away. And then we stir the rice in with the mixture. And you have it all stirred up. Stir, stir, stir. And once again, I'm going to show you again. So now you just have the rice black beans, and corn. Now for the salsa. Yes.
Wait, do you want me to do the whole thing?
Huh?
Do you want me to do the whole thing or
The
me
whole
measure it?
No, the whole thing. So again, so think about what flavors you enjoy. Again, I say go out and experiment. Please don't splatter that all over. Go and experiment. I love Trader Joe's for pantry-related meals as well as their frozen items. Here, let's just set that to the side for a minute and stir that up. But investigate and just try. You see, this is just a little jar. This may cost like $2.60 or something like that. But I say go to Trader Joe's or whatever your favorite store and try different sauces that are just to see what sauces you enjoy. Also, you have to look at the ingredients. So this, because it is jarred, again, any pantry meal is going to have a little more ingredients than what you would have if it was totally fresh. But in general, the ingredients listed on here, and in general, Trader Joe's, just like a Whole Foods, will only sell more natural related ingredients, even in their canned and jarred items. So let's see, is it all stirred up? Because this is so spicy and flavorful, you really only need one jar. Again, you saw that with 2 cans of corn, and it would be 2 cans of black beans, and then 2 boiling bag rice bags. And then that will make enough, as you can see right here. And then it's done. So let's see, what time is that? How many minutes is that? Probably like 7 minutes at that. So maybe 10. But again, it takes 10 minutes usually to cook the rice, right? So again, but it takes no time, and now you have a meal that is ready to eat. Again, think about your meatless Mondays, during your corporate religious fast. If you're trying to do a fast for religious reasons, good for that, and it's good for if you're a vegan. And then when you eat it, so I guess we should put it in a bowl.
And we have to eat it and act like it's the best thing we've ever tasted in the world. But
Well, you always like it. So we're going to plate some.
that's a bowl.
Well, that's the same thing they call plate, bowl.
We gotta bowl some.
And so, okay. So come over here. You're going to come over here so you can see.
Are you gonna get another?
No, this is for you. You can taste it.
Oh, wait, hun.
Just come on this side.
I gotta get another.
So again, you need to show and see. So when you eat this, obviously, if you're doing vegan, you don't want to add cheese. Or if you're doing the corporate fast, you don't want to do cheese. But think about how you may want to top this. You may want to put some cheese on it, put some onions on it. So we're just going to do it like this for now. Here. So go ahead. Out of the mouth of a 13-year-old, let's see, how does she say it tastes? This is a lot of pressure. Tastes like chicken.
No.
Do you give this a thumbs up? Do you recommend it to your friends?
So good. Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Best thing ever.
So you forward this, when I post this message, you'll forward it to your Instagram and to all your friends and say, hey, have their mom join them in the kitchen to make this meal?
Definitely. Oh my gosh. Yes. I need to get some more of this.
So as you see, out of the mouth of a teenager, I think you should go ahead and make this meal for your family. And as I say, woman to woman, if you're a woman watching this, save yourself some headache and find you a pantry meal you like. But at least start with this. If you've never tried this, try it for your, for your family. And then this will get your creative juices flowing as far as different types of meals you can create that are quick, fast, pantry, and meatless, because I know a lot of us are trying to, go more meatless. And again, release the perfectionism. It's okay. You're still a great mom and wife, cooking a meal that is from the pantry. So, from my kitchen to yours, enjoy. Until next time, Dr. Lisa Coleman, take care.